Alright, welcome to Lobsterperson Riff number 1. This is Whirlpool promotional short, Mother Takes a Holiday. To the dentist. Roll the credits. What? Roll the credits. Oh, right. There we go. Al McGrandery narrowly beating out Don O'Dairy Farm for the part of George Warren.
Goodness, Marilyn, you must have put a lot of effort into this.
Thank you,
Miss
Wikipedia.
Heckshaw, you'll just never know.
That's right. Miss Heckshaw probably never will know the whole story behind Marilyn's last assignment in English 2.
So long as the bodies stay buried.
How's it coming, Lynn?
Writers.
So there I was at 20,000 feet.
Hey, what's this big treaty on, anyway?
Perhaps you mean treatise?
Ah, yes, the budding grammar Nazi.
Brother. Get this, Carol.
Ah, that's a good
What
brewski.
does the emancipation of American women mean to you?
Emancipation?
Yeah, liberation, etc.
All that history crap.
How about women's right to stand up in buses and streetcars?
Hey, I'm no commie.
Then how about the modern gal's right to go Dutch when her dreamboat's out of ready?
Oh, Betty, be serious. We
just
have
stick
to
to the
help
script.
Marilyn. Due Monday, you said?
That's right, Carol.
I know. Women's right to vote. Why, it's the biggest thing that's happened to women since
Since washing machines. Okay, I see
Carol,
where this
you
is going.
Dumb thing. Pull up your flaps. You're dragging.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm having enough grief over this theme. There's only one thing I'm sure of.
Gravity?
Miss Heckshaw, it's got to be the modern approach. Say, let's look around the kitchen.
I have way too many
Something
teapots,
about
don't I?
new freedom in our own home. Electricity, gas, mechanical servants, something about,
Robots, yeah.
freedom from drudgery. Sort of like that. Oh, you mean like today we women have it easier than the pioneers?
Honestly, Carol.
That's just the liquor talking.
Oh, my gosh. That's a terrific angle. Talk about emancipation. Take the family wash, for instance.
Liberty, freedom, washing machine, they're practically synonyms.
No more clothesline. No more dark basements.
She's describing the breakup of an underground wrestling ring.
No more Blue Mondays. Boy, here's real emancipation from old-fashioned chores. Just set a dial and walk away.
Interestingly enough, the same techniques apply to most incendiary
That's the
devices.
kind of emancipation any woman can understand. Well, what do you think of our complete home laundry as a subject for my theme?
Great for you, but what about the rest of us peasants?
What?
We don't got it. We don't happen to have anything like this at home.
You capitalist pig.
Just the same, it's still a good subject for... We neither. Ours is so old and rackety.
You mean rickety?
No,
I
rackety.
mean,
My
you can
uncle
hear all
uses
over
it to
the
launder
house.
money.
It's so stubborn.
Stubborn. Men are plain inconsiderate. I just wish my father had to wash a few clothes instead of just getting them dirty.
Mine, too.
Emancipation. Fine. I could use a little.
Say,
We could organize a militant revolutionary group.
it might be crazy, but if it works, you'll have your emancipation and I'll still have a valid theme.
Talk sense.
I have a plan. A plan? Mm-hmm.
Alright, but no guns this time.
2001, but it might work.
Then give.
Well, the whole trouble is your mothers.
Huh?
Well, they just don't understand men. Then what am I doing here?
Oh, Carol, you know you were
Using
adopted.
the wrong approach. You've got to let your fathers sell themselves.
I don't like
So
where
they'll
this is
think the
going.
whole thing is their idea.
Exactly. But how? This weekend, we get our mothers up to the lake. And we let the men stay here.
And make sure they do the wash.
Right. And Carol, you're elected to get Mr. Walligan on our side. Mr. Walligan?
Yeah, they let him out on parole last week.
Mr. Walligan, please. If you'll just make sure that you have 2 complete laundries ready to deliver this Saturday.
Hugo Weaving.
2 complete laundries.
That's over 1.
So, this weekend, you men can have that complete, uninterrupted cribbage game you're always talking about.
Cold
Of
beer,
course,
cigar
you'll have to do
smoke,
Mother's
and the dainty
washing
clack
while
of
we're
cribbage
away.
bags.
Oh, no, Mother. Let Daddy do the wash while we're away.
But why, Marilyn?
Well, because you need a holiday.
Like Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Golly, what took you so long? Where's Carol? Right behind me.
She's got Mr. Mulligan in the trunk.
Hey!
Oh, they are a wild bunch.
You girls forget anything?
I don't
Sure
think
hope
she's
not.
grasped what forget means.
May it all come out in the wash.
The stain of male chauvinism?
You make lemonade, Jim? Must have been Marilyn. I found it in the refrigerator. By golly, this is it, you know?
I mean, I kind of hope for more, but... Ooh, easy there, Harry.
Oh, wait a minute, George. I'd like to make a toast.
Where do you keep your
Sure,
bread?
Golly, who to? Jim, to whom? Why, to our recently dubbed...
Now it all
Who
makes
else?
sense.
Yes, sir, boys. Here's to our gang of little women on a well-earned holiday. And a memorable weekend for us all.
3 days of cribbage? I don't think I'd want to remember.
Snuff. Oh, excuse me, George. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
First I thought it was just Harry, but the laundry's really starting to smell.
This is not bad. Oh, Jumper G, Hussafat.
What's wrong, Jim?
Oh, I promised Nancy I'd finish the wash, but I didn't figure on anything like this.
Yikes! Holy smoke!
Collective
That reminds
laundrophobia.
me, I promised to do the wash, too.
So did I. Well, come on, George. You might as well get it over with. Now, wait a minute. You can do that tomorrow. What about the cribbage game?
You kidding?
I think I'd rather
With
wash
this on your
clothes.
hand?
Oh, there's no bother. It's no trick to do the wash with this baby, and we can go right on playing cribbage.
Automatic, huh?
Oh, you betcha. Well, this is a real nice setup you got here, Jim.
Oh, I don't know. Clara keeps harping on an automatic laundry. But look at you, Jim.
You
What
used
do
to
you
be a
think?
bitter old
Well,
man.
we men keep making it easier for women to do their work. And the next thing you know, we're doing it.
Yes, I'll admit there's very little labor left for ladies these days.
You're darn right. You take this washer here.
I do.
I
Whoa,
mean the way it's
easy.
designed so a child can run it. Speaking as an engineer. Well, what I mean is, you take the basic design. All you do is work out a system of pumps, and then you hook in some different valves.
Lasers, a squirrel inside a little
Well,
wheel.
that's not precisely what Tom Mulligan told me. George, look.
Get a load of this month's
Well,
dishwasher.
of course, there's a lot Mr. Warren couldn't be expected to know.
He's what you would call an idiot.
But to an established company in the home laundry business, how it's made is a point of engineering concern that goes back a long way. Some 53 years, in fact.
It all started in a small town in Idaho, in the garage of one Howard Whirlpool. You know, while technically impressive, the prop choices are really killing this magic show.
Perhaps inelegant now, these washers met the need in their day. And they set a course of valuable engineering experience. A course leading, inevitably, to today's ingenious automatic washer.
Something of a fatalist,
Even
aren't
so,
we?
how do you go about designing a new automatic washer? Well, first of all, you begin some 8 years before you decide the machine is ready for homemakers.
With human
And you
testing
begin
in a
by
third world
checking with
country.
the ultimate user herself. The first request was for an automatic washer that would get clothes as clean as standard wringer models. That meant an agitator type.
Bill O'Reilly, for
How
instance.
to engineer this fine idea into an automatic washer with a spin basket was a problem yet to be solved. The second request was for a method of saving suds and hot water, something the engineers themselves had long thought about.
When they were really, really bored.
But again, figuring out how to save and reuse hot suds in a compact automatic washer with a single tub was a stiff engineering challenge.
So they decided to cut down on the
third
starch.
request was